Greetings, everyone. I'm Will Stoner. I'm with the Office of Volunteer Engagement. I'm joined by my colleague, Michaela Exposito, and two volunteers will introduce themselves.
Yes. Hello, and thank you for your interest in brain health. I'm Sandy Von S., and I am an AARP volunteer from Florida.
Hi, and I'm Kath Glennon, a nurse volunteer with AARP from Missouri, and we're very happy to have you here today.
Some of the things that we are going to touch on during this presentation is a welcome from the team. We'll discuss AARP and brain health and why social media and brain health. We'll discuss AARP and the Sprout social platform for sharing, AARP and existing social media volunteers. We'll present next steps and provide you with contacts.
So the foundation of the brain health are 6 pillars that I would like for you to remember. And I'll go through each very briefly, but it's important if you want an easy way to remember these. The acronym is Be More. So let's go through these together. First one is be social, stay socially engaged. The next one is E, engage your brain, learn new things every day. Next one is manage stress. So address your mental and physical effects of stress. O is ongoing exercise. Stay active. Any activity will be conducive to better brain health. R, restorative sleep. So sleep better and have the benefits from a deep sleep. And E, eat right. So healthy food choices have many benefits. Even small changes in your diet can make huge differences in your brain health.
Let's start with some good news. Regardless of our age, there are things that we can do to help mitigate age-related cognitive decline and optimize our chance for maintaining our cognitive health. The recent U.S. Pointer trial showed that simple lifestyle changes, like those presented in the 6 pillars, physical activity, nutrition, engagement, and social connection, can protect brain health across diverse populations.
So some resources that you'll want to have handy that will be extremely helpful to you are the 3 that I have listed here, and I'll briefly go through those. The first one is aarp.org/brain health. Here you're going to find the latest news on brain health. The next one is stayingsharp.aarp.org. And here you'll have all kinds of tools and resources available to focus on the 6 pillars we just reviewed with you. And the last one is the Global Council on Brain Health, which is globalcouncilonbrainhealth.org. Here's where, in collaboration with AARP, thought leaders are brought together to translate the most recent critical science into daily actions to improve your brain health.
Thanks, Sandy. Thanks, Kath. So a little bit about, you just heard about brain health and why it's so important and getting information that's timely. And our members are greatly appreciative of the sophistication of the information that we're sharing on brain health right now. And it's so timely with the Pointer trial, pointing to how the 6 pillars, if you're doing those, if you're changing your lifestyle and thinking about be more, you can actually reduce cognitive decline and actually improve cognition, which is really good news. So here you are, you're interested in helping to spread some of that information through social networks. I'm going to show you how you could do that very easily. The role that you've signed up for and expressed interest in is exactly that. We have great information that comes from those 3 sites that Kath just mentioned, where it's all pre-populated, the information. So you don't have to develop any content. You're simply sharing AARP approved content that already exists and will be in a platform that is made for sharing it very easily. I'll talk about that platform. I'll show you how the platform works in a moment. But the benefits of Sprout Social is the online platform that we use. It makes sharing information very timely. You'll get a notification by email that says, hey, there are new stories for posting, and you can review those stories and then decide which ones you want to share. It makes posting very easy, where in the past you might have to cut and paste something, some links, some verbiage, and it's a little cumbersome. This makes it so easy where it's literally point and click, and the story can get shared to social media. It's Facebook, X, LinkedIn, and sometimes Instagram. So again, messaging made easy. If you've ever sat there and thought, well, I don't know what to say because I don't want to say anything that's inappropriate or the wrong thing. We make that messaging very easy for you. We encourage you to personalize it. If you have a personal situation that warrants that and you would like to, you may, but just know that you don't have to. You could just simply share it. The other cool thing is you can measure your individual impact. You can see how many stories that you've shared and how many people have clicked on it and engaged with it. And then you can also see the collective impact across the entire group. And that's the story I'll tell briefly. The good news is we've been using this for a few years now. We started it out with a group called the Vets Brigade, where we were getting about 1 million potential views a year. Now, because we've got caregiving information, we've got veterans, we've got Wish of a Lifetime, which is one of our affiliate organizations, and then we also have brain health now and caregiving, if I didn't already say that. We're reaching 600,000 potential views on a monthly basis. So you can see that growth has been exponential, and it's all powered by volunteers just like you. So I'm gonna demonstrate. I'm gonna end this screen share for a second. I'm gonna demonstrate the system so you can see what it looks like. So when you log in, this is the view. This is the full view. So it'll be a little bit more limited than this for you. It's going to show your content, and it's also going to show your impact. But you'll see that the stories are all posted here, and simply all you have to do is click on one of them. You can read it right from here and decide at that point, is this, you can actually go to read the full story and then decide, is this a story that I want to share on my social media? And if so, you've already linked your accounts. The next training that you have in your letter that you receive from us will show you a deeper dive on how to use this. So don't feel like you need that information right now. But when I clicked on LinkedIn, it automatically populated with the message that we want. And I can send it later. I can schedule that post. And what's kind of neat is AI actually knows when to choose the best time, and I can schedule it. Or I can just post it, which I'm going to do in my LinkedIn. Done. You can see a check mark. You can see that that's done. You can change. And if you're on all 3 socials and you want to share it to all 3 of them, again, it's just as easy for all 3 of them. That's it. That's as complicated as it is. So we make it very easy. And to show you some of that collective impact, we've had 66 stories this month, and volunteers have shared that 895 times, which is really phenomenal. And the collective impact has been 493,000 potential views. So Facebook personal profile, we can't really measure the impact there because that's behind your personal firewall, if you will. We can't see how many friends you have, but we can see that volunteers shared it across 211 times on Facebook. Again, very encouraging. All powered by volunteers, really helping us to get out that great information. So when we say that we're a wise friend at ARP, a lot of that wisdom comes from ARP sharing with our volunteers across those social media platforms. So let me stop the share on this one now, and then go back to just a couple more slides. Pardon, bear with me as I toggle. And then I'm going to ask the team to give me a thumbs up again that my screen.
We see it.
Next steps. So again, you got a letter from us saying, welcome, we're excited you want to join us. This is the information session that you're watching right now. And then the link there is to create your own password protected account in Sprout Social and then start posting. There's also the option, if you'd like to put it on your smartphone, you can very easily posting from your phone when you get that note from us that there are new stories to post. And then last but not least, if you have any questions or concerns, we've got Michaela Exposito, who's now an expert in Sprout Social and getting to be an expert in brain health. So you can reach out to her. Thank you again to Sandy and Kath for joining us, 2 volunteers who present the 6 pillars of brain health for us. And again, to Michaela for joining. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate you. Hopefully you find this volunteer opportunity something that you want to do and you want to follow the next steps. Thanks again. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.